Hello my viewers, welcome back to the channel. I'm a video title, you know what this video is about. Today we're doing, of course, week 5 game picks. As you guys know, the Steelers, the Falcons, the Packers, and the Bears all on bye week, of course, this week. So they will not be playing this week, but we do have an NFC West matchup. We have the 49ers taking on the Rams. We had an NFC West matchup last Thursday as well. So you had the Seahawks and the Cardinals, and the Seahawks won that game. Now we have the 49ers and Rams in this game. And I think the Rams are a Super Bowl contender-like team. They're playing very good football so far. I'm picking the Rams to win this game. The Rams have a lot of talent. And Puka Nacua has been playing tremendous football. He's been unstoppable, putting up some crazy numbers on every game. Like, he's putting up 130, 140, and all these type of numbers. Of course, every game, he has like 40 catches already so far in the first few games, too. Puka Nacua is a good player. It was crazy about the Rams, too. The Rams traded away a lot of their draft picks to get the Jalen Ramseys, to get the Von Millers and Matthew Stafford, all the people they had for that Super Bowl run, of course. And they still have pieces that they brought in, too. Kobe Turners. You know, you have the Byron Youngs as well. You got all these different guys, of course, that you brought into that can help your team, and they've been working out well for them. And been working out very well for them. So we'll see how they look, of course, and how they continue things going. But they've been nice. And Puka Nacua, he was like 177 pick of the draft, I think. The 5th round pick, 6th round pick. They found him in the later rounds, of course. I don't know exactly. I think he was 177. They kept mentioning that. They mentioned that a lot. They mentioned that every time he's on the screen. 177 pick, the 5th round pick, and stuff like that. So yeah, the Rams look very good. So we'll see how things go. I'm picking the Rams in this game. Vikings versus Browns. I'm picking the Vikings in this game. As you guys know, the Browns, of course, have a good defense. They do the best they can to try to keep you in the game, but eventually defense gets tired. You know, getting put out there over and over and over and over, and your offense not giving them anything, not being able to move the ball, move the sticks, and it's just been very frustrating for Browns fans, you know, which is lovely for me because, you know, I'm a certified Browns hater. Browns and Bengals, two teams that I dislike the most. Of course, you know, I'm a Steelers fan, but it's the Ohio teams that I dislike the most. The Ravens, I don't like the Ravens too much, but I have respect for the Ravens still. But the two Ohio teams, I have no love lost for them. But yeah, they've been going out there not looking the best, of course. Defensively, they look good, but offensively, they can't match up with anybody. And I think Dylan Gabriel is going to be playing quarterback. The Vikings defense is relentless, of course. And Van Ginkel might be back probably this week for them. So yeah, Javon Hargraves going to do his thing, of course. On that old line, it's a little shaky, so we're going to see what happens. I think the Vikings might be in store to blow out the Browns. So yeah. Texans, Ravens. I'm going with the nope, wrong pick. I'm going with the Texans. The Texans, of course, they finally won a game. They won 26-0 against the Titans. The Ravens might be missing Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson, they said, will probably not be able to play the next 2 weeks with the hamstring injury he has. So it'll be Cooper Rush. Cooper Rush is cool, but the way the Ravens got all these injuries, and now Roquan Smith is injured. All their top defensive players, I think one of the defensive players is out for the season. So you got all these different guys, of course, that are injured, banged up. Calvin Noyes, all different guys, of course, on their roster, on the defensive side and on the O-line as well, and now your quarterback as well. So they might be looking to 1-4 start. So you're playing against the Texans. The Texans team is trying to build some momentum up and stay on par with the Colts. Colts are already at the top of the division, so we'll see what happens. But I think the Texans win this game against the Ravens. Dolphins, Panthers. I'm going with the Dolphins. The Dolphins look pretty good. No, I know it's the Jets, but it looked pretty good though in general. Like the offense probably got clicking, even though it's the Jets, of course. But to see the Dolphins actually get back to the stuff that got them to where they was a few years back when they was 12-4, 11-5, where they was when they got to the playoffs. It was played at a high level. They finally did some stuff like that. And then Darren Waller getting in the mix. His first game with the Dolphins, 2 touchdowns. They're using him in the red zone. They were able to run the ball effectively with Devon A-Chain and efficiently. So I think they can continue to do that. They play against the Panthers team. Panthers team got some talent, of course, but I feel like they're still trying to find themselves. I feel like the Dolphins can definitely win this game and be 1 game shy of getting back to 500. Raiders, Colts. I'm going to Colts. The Colts defense is about to eat the Raiders alive. The Colts should be 4-0 right now. There's some mishaps that happen. You know, Donnie Mitchell dropping the ball over the goal line, and then the holding penalty that happened too as well. It kind of cost them points. That's like 14 points, and they lost by 1 touchdown in that game. So yeah, they could have possibly won this game, really. But they playing against the Raiders, and I like Geno Smith, but Geno Smith been turning the ball over a lot because you have to force it. You have to force it. When you have no receivers on the outside and they can't get open, there's no separation. Sometimes you got to force stuff, trying to make something happen, and it just hasn't been working out too much. So Geno Smith hasn't been playing too good. Ashton Jeanty played good last game and ran the ball well, but then the block, of course, field goal hurt them. But also, when you look in the game, even before the block field goal, the 3 turnovers like that, it's kind of hard to overcome that when they have turnovers constantly. You're not getting production from the outside as well. So it's been very difficult for them. So I think They playing a tough opponent in the Colts, and the Colts are going to take this one. Giants, Saints. I'm going with the Giants. As you guys know, Jackson Dart looked pretty good. 111 passing yards. Not the most, but he did have passing touchdown. They had like 60 rushing yards on the ground and a rushing touchdown as well. He has a hamstring injury. They said he's expected to practice, I think, well, you guys see this video, it'll be today. Wednesday, like that. I'm making this video on Tuesday, but it says he's expected to practice. So we'll see how Jackson Dart look out there and how he's moving and stuff and how he's playing out there. But I think against the Saints, you ain't gotta be 100%. We've seen the Saints, of course. Saints had opportunity last week a little bit early on in the game, but we knew they were gonna get blown out still. But yeah, a little opportunity. But the Saints it's just not too much luck there. You know, Spencer Rattler, you see little flashes here and there from him, and you know, of course, Chris Olave and different guys, of course, but it's just not enough. So yeah, I think the Giants win this one. Cowboys, Jets. I'm going Cowboys. The Cowboys offense is very good. The defense struggles, of course, but I feel like the defense could be better if the scheme was a little better. Because even Eberflus, I feel like he leave a lot of. I feel like some of the play calling in the secondary, he leave a lot of space like that. And sitting in that zone coverage, I feel like he don't utilize his playmakers to the best of their ability. Because you have guys who play good in press coverage, man-to-man coverage. You have guys who can go out there and lock in, of course, and play a more man-to-man type defense and send blitzes in. But I feel like he do. We've seen the plays that they made against the Packers, of course. They have some talent on defense. But the defense can be better than what it is if they scheme it a little better. But offensively, they go out there and put some points up. They can put some points up with the best of them. George Pickens is unstoppable outside. CeeDee Lamb is still out. I don't know when he'll be back, but you won't need CeeDee Lamb for this game. The Jets can't stop anything. The Cowboys can go out there and blow Jets out. I'm saying like 35 to maybe like the Jets will score some points. It might be 40, either 38 to like 28 or something like that. Just gonna score some points, of course, because the Cowboys defense does struggle, of course, especially against a mobile quarterback. But I think the Cowboys put some points on them. Broncos, Eagles. I'm taking the Eagles in this one. The Broncos look good, of course, to win that football. Defense look good. Everything look good, of course, playing against the Bengals. But I feel like the Eagles, they always find a way to win games. Like they have some dark magic or something. They always find a way to win games. Even the games when it was down by a few scores, even against the Rams, it was down by a lot. They still find a way to win that game. You're like, what the heck? A block field goal and all the crazy stuff. So yeah, you got that dark magic. Titans versus Cardinals. I'm going with the Cardinals in that one. Tampa Bay Buccaneers versus the Seahawks. I'm going with the Bucs in this one. That should be probably game of the week. Buccaneers and Seahawks, both teams play very good, very scrappy. The Buccaneers won a lot of close games. They won 3 of the first games and one-score games. And the last game was a one-score game too. They started down by a lot. They came back up in the matchup and fell a little short. But overall, I think they're still a good team. And they play against the Seahawks. It's going to be a nice showdown, nice matchup. I'm taking the Bucs in this one. I think the Bucs going to win this one. Lions, Bengals. The Lions are about to put on. You thought what the Vikings did was bad to the Bengals, 48-10 a week ago. This is going to be crazy. They're going to be something crazy. They put 52 points against the Bears last time. I don't think they're going to put 50 points up again, but they're going to be crazy. They're going to put some big numbers up. It might be 38-0, or it might be 40-0, or 45-0. Because the Vikings had them score. The Bengals scored a little bit against the Vikings. But I feel like this game right here, they might not score. The Lions defense is going to be hounding them, and of course the Lions offense will be keep scoring. And the way they can run the football too with David Montgomery and Jamar Gibbs, it just takes the soul out of a team, of course. And the way the Bengals defense is set up is not really, no one is fearful over there. Henderson, of course, you might be fearful of him, but it's not really scary over there. So they're going to be dominating this game. Time possession is going to be crazy. Commanders, Chargers. Now, if Jaden Daniels is playing, I might go with the Chargers. The Commanders. But I don't know if Jaden Daniels is going to be playing or not. I have no idea. You guys let me know down below in the comment section down below. But I don't know if he's going to be playing or not. And I know the Chargers got offensive line problems too. This could be a real good game if everybody was healthy. So I'm going to say the Chargers just because I think Justin Herbert is playing and then Jaden Daniels not playing. I feel like I'll go with the better quarterback in a sense. But yeah, that's a tough matchup. It'll be a nice matchup to see everybody fully healthy, but the whole line for the Chargers, and then watch the Commanders, missing their quarterback, of course. So we'll see what happens. Bills, Patriots. I'm taking the Bills in that one. Patriots look good, of course. Throughout the season, they've been playing better football, but the Bills been at a high level, playing contender, Super Bowl contender like football. So we'll see what happens in that showdown. And then we got the Chiefs and the Jaguars, the last game of the week. I'm going with the Chiefs. Getting Xavier Worthy back has been helping them out a lot. And Jaguars have been doing this very good. Jaguars have been going out there making plays, of course, being big time. Of course, they beat the 49ers, had some tough wins, but I can't see them beating the Chiefs. The way the Chiefs playing, the way they dominate the Ravens, and then getting that momentum going back. Guys getting healthy, and they're getting healthy at the right time to make a surge, a push close to the mid-season. Yeah, I think the Chiefs gonna win this game against the Jaguars. So this is my game picks for this week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like and subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Peace out.